celebrity tombstones.
No. This isn't L.A. This is Dark Falls.
Yeah, and so the amphitheater they use it for town meetings, which is strange. But these tombstones, they've got names on it like
Ray Thurston.
Ray Thurston's on
George
there.
Carpenter.
Yeah.
Karen, what's her face?
Karen Somerset.
Yeah, it's a nice name. I like it.
Yeah. Jerry Franklin.
Jerry Franklin.
Other names too. I don't know them all.
No.
But you know what? We know enough.
We know enough.
Ray Thurston is there. And Ray reveals now how he is dead.
Sorry, I just made the Home Alone face with my hands on my cheeks and an open mouth because I, for one, am shocked. Shocked to hear that there is gambling going on in this establishment.
Shocked and revolted. This is unacceptable. Ray's been dead this whole time?
Ugh.
Why doesn't he stink? Why does Petey stink?
Well, he's fresh.
Fresh dead, eh?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I think after a while, you shed off the...
Yeah. You know what? I'm sure Petey's thinking sometimes. Dead is better. Definitely
I see
better.
What you did there.
It's definitely better. For Petey, this
The
is...
Shining.
Okay, Ray reveals how he's dead.
Oh, yeah. I'm shocked.
But it's okay, man, because he's real sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, he's real sorry.
He's sorry Amanda had to find out this way because he was trying to move in on her. And I think they had a thing going.
They're 12, but yeah.
They're 12, but I mean, age knows no bounds, especially when Amanda's into Compton. Young professionals.
Yep.
So this kind of puts a hole in her stocking.
What?
I thought I was trying to come up with an analogy like a...
Don't do that. Just don't do that.
Terrible. That's not even a thing. Let's keep going. So
Ray is dead, and I'm shocked.
Ray's dead. He's supposed to be the Watcher, and his job as the Watcher is to make sure they didn't find out too soon. This is the exact time to know. So dogs always know.
They always know.
And
I made a note of that.
Okay, what'd you write?
I made a note of that in chapter 1, that dogs always know.
But that's why they have to die first.
Yep.
That's why they have to die first.
They have to.
This dog is dead.
It's dead.
It had to die.
Wrapped in plastic.
Now, that's kind of horrifying, because this doesn't happen in other Goosebumps books. So we know at some point, Petey ran away, and when the kids were at home crying, the townsfolk murdered this dog.
Yeah.
Drank its blood.
Yeah. They probably just, what's the word?
Filleted?
Whittled a bone.
Oh.
Because they like their bones, and just shanked him.
Shanked him.
Just shanked the dog.
Yeah. Poor Petey.
Poor Petey. Should have called the police.
So the dogs have to die first, and the dog died first. They need fresh blood, and that's why they invited them to live in the dead house.
Yeah. So, and now it's revealed suddenly that the dead house is where the new families go, and they are then harvested.
Yeah,
and
their
then
blood
join
is
their
harvested.
ranks, and then a new family moves. It's like the house is like a way station, basically.
Yeah, and they only need it once a year.
Yeah.
One family can feed a whole town's worth of people for 1 year.
That doesn't sound right. I think the human body has a lot of blood, but I don't think it's enough to sustain a town.
Yeah, and if that town keeps growing,
yeah,
because you're constantly taking in new families, all of a sudden you're going to have 4 new people to feed.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be smarter at a certain point you put a cutoff, and you just start taking the blood.
Of anybody.
Yeah, chuck the bodies somewhere else.
Yeah.
You don't need to grow. You're not trying to form an undead army.
No.
You're just trying to have a quiet life for yourself.
Yeah.
So they are zombies. Or they're
that
vampires.
Need blood and can't go in the sun. Why can't they go in the sun, Matthew?
Why not? Because they...
No, because when the sun hits them, they melt.
Oh, that's true. We were getting to that. And
well,
also,
see, I was setting you up because I think we're at the end of the book.
We are really there, yeah. Because Josh runs up to Amanda just in time to shine the halogen light in Ray's face, melting his skin and making his whole face droop down and fall off the bone like
in Raiders.
There you go. Like in
Of
Raiders.
the Lost Ark.
So this halogen light melts everything off of his bone like some very well-cooked prime rib. Very descriptive. Very descriptive. The eyes roll out of the skull, leaving just a chattering skull.
Yeah.
Make that gnashing sound. Oh, man. Ray fell dead onto the ground, and the kids go running. I want to reflect on this a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Not only is this just a dead person whose eyes rolled out and their skin fell off in chunks off of their skull and the hair wisped away. This is like a 12-year-old child that this has happened to. Mm-hmm. This is child death, gruesome child death.
Yeah, but they're already dead, so it's okay.
They are, but I mean, for Amanda didn't know. Josh didn't know until he told him, and once he told him, it was okay for it to happen.
Yeah,
I guess, but you'd imagine it would look just like regular child death, some kind of horrible.
Yeah, but then you're dealing with supernatural, so it's okay.
Okay, and they had sinister motives,
mm-hmm.
So they rush home. No one's there, but Karen and the 2 other kids are waiting for them at the house. They think they're doomed, but there's a knock at the door. The kids think it's their parents for some reason. Why would they knock at 2 a.m.?
Yeah.
You just come into the house if it's your house.
It's your house.
Turns out to be Mr. Dawes, friendly neighborhood Compton. They trust in Dawes.
Yeah, which I made a note, all caps, stranger danger.
Yeah, never trust a 30-year-old.
Don't get into his car at 2 a.m.
Yeah, I know where your parents are. I saved them. I have them somewhere. They want to meet you. That's the first thing they tell you. Whenever that is one of the first things they tell you.
I need to find my dog.
Oh yeah, I have a box of puppies in my trunk. I want to come back to my place. I've got lollipops and videotapes. Wow. I don't know what
video games.
Well, some kids like videotapes. He claims he was at the party with their parents. Obviously he was, if he was the keymaster, and that they are safe for now, waiting at the amphitheater. They were just there. Just there. A lot of running around. Once there, Josh sees Petey. Josh must be hating this, all this running around, all these stupid walks.
Walks are
turning
dumb.
Into stupid runs, dumb runs.
Dumb runs.
He sees Petey again. He chases after him. Amanda chases after Josh. The whole chasing sequence. They run to Compton Dawes' grave marker.
Oh no, he was dead too? I'm shocked.
Yeah, just a lot of running around and realizing people are dead. Dawes told them that Dark Falls used to be a normal town until the plastic factory accident.
Just one word.
Yeah.
Plastics.
Just one. Can you imagine? This is back before when Dark Falls was just regular falls.
Yeah.
And...
it was just called regular falls. Welcome to regular falls. We make plastic here.
No. This is before the plastics.
Before the plastics.
Yeah, this is the mayor. The mayor's talking about it.
Hello, I'm Mr. Mayor.
Town meeting.
Town meeting in the graveyard, everybody.
It hasn't been put in the graveyard yet.
Oh, well then.
No, this guy rolls into town and he's like...
Figuratively or literally?
He drives a car.
Oh.
He's like, y'all look like a bunch of healthy, God-fearing individuals. Well tanned, too.
I'll say we are.
If I could sum up the world of tomorrow in one word, it would be this. Plastics. Why, in the future, everything will be made of plastics. Walkmans, camcorders, Rubik's Cubes... I'm proposing a plastics factory that will put regular falls on the map. People will figuratively be dying to get in here. That was it. That's all the town needed for their undoing. Because there was... what happened at the plastics factory? There's an accident at the plastic factory.
Yeah, and plastics cause everyone to go dead.
Yeah. It released a strange yellow gas over the town, turning everyone into the undead. He tells the kids not to worry, though.
Oh, yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool.
Doesn't hurt to die.
Dun, dun, dun.
Doesn't hurt to die. We're writing this in a...
Suicide is painless. It brings on many changes. Sorry.
It's an 8-year-old reading this, and you just take it away. It's like, what are you reading about? It doesn't hurt to die, Mommy. It's like, where'd you learn that? Compton said it. They just killed a dog, and now they're going to kill the kids.
Stop letting him listen to those rap albums.
Straight out of Compton.
2 bullets. Riverside. I don't know.
Riverside?
I don't know.
This is the Archie rap.
No, that's Riverdale.
No, I don't know. We all don't know what each other are talking about. So the flashlight is broken now.
Oh no, how are they going to melt everybody?
It hit the ground too hard. halogens back in the day. But Josh just throws it at Dawes.
Plastic.
And it hits him in the head, makes a sickening crack sound. Cracks a huge hole in the side of his skull. I like the sound effects. Giving the kids a chance to run. Dawes can't chase them into the rising sunlight. So he retreats back to the amphitheater. Very lucky that today is a day where the sun pokes through.
Yeah.
Very lucky. The kids,
considering Dark Falls is perpetually dark.
Yeah, except for a few little glimmers. The kids notice more of the undead appearing in the shadows and heading their way as well. There you go. And they find their parents tied up. Not that safe. Tied up. Mm-hmm. Surrounded by the entire town. Amanda comes up with a plan, though. She's a smart one. She's a proactive one.
Yeah.
She's going to push a big tree
down.
They
cannot tell a lie. They will knock down that tree. I wanted to say
interrupt me here.
I just wanted to say one thing.
Yes.
Are you familiar with the Omen films?
Yes.
Okay. So the third one.
To a point.
Okay. Well, in the third one, the
Never
final...
seen it.
Okay.
I'm familiar with the Omen film. The first one.
There's a third one.
Okay.
It's Damien grown up. Damien is the son of the devil. And there's a point where he amasses his followers.
Okay.
And whenever they're talking about the amphitheater, I just kind of picture that, because it's kind of like a cavern amphitheater, like on a hillside with like a light going around. So that's what I was picturing when I was reading the book.
Okay. Stop trying to shove your mental image into my head. Because I picture more of like a Shakespeare in the Park type of deal. But in the graveyard. Yours is probably a little cooler.
No.
It's got a light.
Could be a helicopter. I really don't remember.
Yeah.
And I've seen that movie like twice.
Whoa. A full 2 times? 200% more times than I've seen it. So they try to push this tree over?
Yeah.
And they do.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, it has to be a dead tree, right?
Everything's dead.
Yeah, everything is dead in Dark Falls.
But you know, there's also that like superhuman strength when people are in need. You could lift a car
12.
off of a child. Yeah, she's 12, but anyway, they are successful, and the entire town of undead residents melts and disintegrates. Now this is when Karen dies, and I want to read a little piece of this because this is horrifying. Yeah. This is just you go to page 120 if you want to read along. They're all clawing their way into the shade. First of all, they're scrambling because they know they're all going to die, clawing their way in. But it was too late. Their skin began to drop off their bones, and I stared open-mouthed. They crumbled to powder and dissolved to the ground, their clothes disintegrating along with them. The painful cries continued to ring out as the bodies fell apart. The skin melted away. The dry bones collapsed. I saw Karen Somerset staggering across the floor. I saw her hair fall to the ground in a heap, revealing the dark skull underneath. She cast a glance up at me, a longing look, a look of regret, and then her eyeballs rolled out of their sockets, and she opened her toothless mouth, and she cried, "Thank you, Amanda! Thank you!" and collapsed. Horrifying, Nick.
This is fucking dark.
Horrifying.
But, like, if the whole book had been like that, I'd have enjoyed it a lot more. But this is all happening in, like, the last 10 pages.
Yeah. Why is she thanking Amanda?
Because she's finally at peace.
But she could have put herself at peace by just stepping out into the light.
No, because she's possessed by this evil of Dead House, Dark Falls, whatever.
You're still making a lot of assumptions. I feel like
this isn't my first rodeo. I'm familiar with, like, tropes and horror and stuff. So, like,
all right. Well, this horrifying incident, I guess, kept the family together.
Yeah, because no one's fighting about bacon anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe at the party they realized that, like, you know, maybe swinging wasn't the way to go if that's how each party's going to end. Yeah.
Yeah. And they also realized they did it with a bunch of dead people. You know what R.L. Stine wasn't very descriptive about?
What?
The death, the second death of Petey. I wanted to know what a dog melting away would be like. All of his hair falling off in clumps.
Probably the same thing.
Yeah, but like just whining in pain. How is he going to say thank you? Are they all thankful, or is it just Karen that was a little nicer? All right, we'll move on. Leave it up to the imagination. Leave it up to the imagination. Now, it didn't take long for the parents to arrange to move back to their old house. But you know what? It doesn't take a minute to do it. It should have been